Hi everyone. So I just got off of the Indivisible call, What's the Plan, which happens every Thursday at 3 o'clock. It is open to anyone who wants to hop in. They always post them after the fact on YouTube, so feel free to go and check them out because they talked about a lot of really awesome stuff today. I just want to go over a couple of things and just some big actions that are coming up. One of the main things that they talked about was the shutdown, and our next big call to action is mutual aid. So they are encouraging folks to donate to your local food bank. Financial is best. Resources are great. Donate to your local shelters. Again, financial is best, but resources are always useful, and make sure you call your food bank and your local shelter that you plan to donate to see what the needs are, because the needs change. Also, at your place of worship, your local community center, your Indivisible groups, start a give back drive where you collect food for your local shelter. The next big action that was discussed is that Indivisible is endorsing a Spotify boycott. I already, 2 weeks ago, I went ahead and canceled our family subscription. Like, me and the kids all use Spotify all the time, like crazy. But we all had a discussion and understand that they are actively recruiting for ICE. They are actively participating in a fascist takeover. And so we agreed that we would stop our Spotify subscription. And why this is a targeted boycott, one of the questions that came up, not really a tangent here, but one of the questions that came up, because they always take questions, is that why not HBO Max, Hulu, or Pandora, who are all also taking money from this regime to fund ICE, or to advertise for ICE. And it's because Spotify seemed like the best target right now. And if we have a concerted effort to all of us cancel our subscriptions, withhold a huge portion, they get 90% of their income through subscriptions. So if we withhold that, that's going to send a huge message, not just to Spotify, but to all these other corporations, that we are not having this. We do not want to use our dollars to help fund fascism. So a couple of other big things that came up today. Next Tuesday is election day for a lot of folks across the US. So take a look, see if you've got a local election that you can go vote in, because right now that is the biggest, most important form of resistance that you can do, is to get out and vote. Also, and this is a really good question that came up, or actually a comment that I want to talk about. There are a lot of calls for economic blackouts, and Indivisible supports shopping small, shopping local, and just getting out of the corporate side of it. So if we have a boycott of anything, we encourage people to go out and shop at your mom and pop shops, shop at small businesses, find homemade vendors, Shop at your local farmers markets. Those are great places to, you know, meet with people in your community and support your local farmers, support your your local artisans. So one last thing that I want to mention from today's meeting is this idea of people poo-pooing No King's protests. Like, it was huge, and we are growing. Ezra kept repeating, we went from 3 million to 5 million to 7 million. That is no small feat. And Leah wanted everyone to understand that protests are a part of a bigger strategy. So we get the word out, we show up, we have these big demonstrations, and then we go back to our local Indivisible groups and move forward. We find actions to take that are meaningful and real for our community and for the entire nation. So it shows that there is popular backlash against this administration. And the idea is to strategically do this so that it shifts the opinions of our lawmakers and of the corporations that we're protesting and boycotting. Shift away from this capitulation to what is becoming more and more authoritarian, and in some cases fascist. And it shows that there is a broad desire for pro-democracy actions in the US. And so that's the goal here, is we're using all of these as opportunities to create change, both locally and nationally. So don't let people get you down and be like, oh, it could have been so much bigger. It really wasn't that big. It's like, no, we turned out like hardcore. Millions of Americans came together across the nation at, 2,700 events and said, no thank you to fascism. No thank you. We want our media to not be state run. No thank you. We really don't want a ballroom on the east wing of the White House. Like, no thank you to all of this. And now we're coming back and we are doing mutual aid, and we are continuing the process of exercising our First Amendment rights and continuing to fight for our democracy. So I'm going to leave it there. Go watch the whole thing if you have an hour. But sorry, I get distracted by chickens. But you know, I hope you will go and watch the whole thing. There's a lot of great information there every week. Otherwise, I just wanted to put together this little quick overview to just share what I thought was really important from today's meeting.